All right. Thank you, everyone, for participating in our virtual Global Experience Fair at the Office of Global Experiences. Today, we have a live information session with one of our exchange partners, Umeå University. Giving the Umeå University presentation is Helena Graden. Without further ado, Helena.
Hi, thank you, Dan. I'm really glad to be here to present Umeå University in Sweden to all of you. As Dan said, my name is Helena. I work at the international office at Umeå University. And if you apply to come to Umeå as an exchange student, you will meet me and my colleagues at the international office, and hopefully a lot of more people at Umeå University as well when you come. So now we'll see if I can actually share my presentation. This is the one. And we'll see if I can do it like that. All right, and we'll take that out of the way. Okay, so you guys ended up there. Hold on, I'll see if I can move you. There you go. Perfect. So, Umeå University in Sweden. We are situated in a town called Umeå, which is in the northern part of Sweden. It takes about 1 hour to fly to Umeå from Stockholm. And we would like to invite you all to come study at our university under the northern lights that are actually visible up here. Not today, because today it's kind of gray and rainy and fall-like weather. But on clear days and clear nights, we can definitely see the northern lights here. And that's something I wish for everyone to experience. See if I can switch slide. No. Try this. Okay. So Umeå University was founded in 1965. And today we have almost 35,000 students enrolled in different programs. We have 4 faculties, Faculty of Arts, Medicine, Social Sciences, and Science and Technology. And we also have a school of teacher education that some of you will probably meet when you come here. We also have the Umeå Institute of Design, which is a design school that has a really nice and good reputation. They usually get really high marks in something from something called the Red Dot Institute. And I believe last year and the year before that, they were voted the best design education in the Americas and in Europe. So we're really proud of the Institute of Design. Of course, we also conduct research at Umeå University, world-class research. We're hoping for a particular person to get the Nobel Prize. We've been hoping for the last couple of years, and we will continue to hope. Her name is Professor Emmanuelle Charpentier. And during her time at Umeå University, she discovered something called CRISPR-Cas9, which is an enzyme that acts like a pair of scissors and that's capable of cutting strands of DNA. They actually awarded the Nobel Prize for Medicine and Physiology today. Unfortunately, Professor Charpentier didn't win, but we're hoping for the prize in chemistry. That's about to be awarded on Wednesday this week. So fingers crossed for her and for Umeå University. Oh, I want this move. Come on. No. Now this one is stuck. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Umeå University in the north of Sweden, but still an international university. We have over 60 nationalities at the university among both students and staff. And every year we host around 1,000 exchange students at our university, a little less this fall because of the pandemic, but we're hoping the numbers will increase in spring and next year as well, again. We're usually highly ranked in international student satisfaction from a survey called the International Student Barometer, where we rank really high in student satisfaction. And something that many people wonder about coming to Sweden is if you need to study in Swedish, if you need to know Swedish to come study with us, and you don't. Swedes are actually top ranked as non-native English speakers. So coming to us, you will not have any problems getting around using English. Actually, what we hear from students who want to learn Swedish is that they find it kind of difficult because when the Swedes they encounter hear that they're not speaking Swedish that well, they usually switch to English, which kind of frustrates many students who want to learn Swedish. But you can get around well using English. So our campus, actually, usually we say that we have two campuses. We have our main campus, where we host almost all the faculties. We have the university hospital just nearby. It's the size of 34 football pitches. And down by the river, about, what would I say, 10 minutes from our main campus, we have the arts campus, where we have our Institute of Design, the School of Architecture, and the School of Fine Arts. We have two on-campus libraries, one on the main campus and one in the arts campus. And we actually just got an outdoor gym at our main campus as well. I haven't been using it yet, but I will try it out one of these days. It says here also that it takes about 10 minutes by bike to the city center from the university, which is true. Most students and staff in Umeå ride the bike, which is a very convenient way to get around Umeå. And usually when someone asks you, how long does it take from A to B in Umeå, it's like 15, 20 minutes by bike. So wherever you're going, it's not further away than that. Yes, so what can you study when coming to Umeå? We offer around 250 courses taught in English for our exchange students. If you're coming to Umeå as a teacher education student, you will probably be spending your time in schools as well. So we have one course designed especially for teacher education students. So you spend a couple of days on campus and then around 4 weeks in a school and then a couple of days on campus after that to kind of wrap things up. We have experienced and engaged teaching staff, and what we usually hear from international students is that we have a relaxed relationship between students and staff, which means that it's easy for students to get in touch with the teachers and the professors. Their doors are usually open. It's easy to just, if you have any questions for your teacher or professor, it's easy to go knock on their door and ask whatever you need to know. Accommodation. We offer all exchange students accommodation through our international housing office. We offer off-campus housing only, but on the other hand, we do not have any on-campus housing. The off-campus housing is situated about 5 to 10 minutes by bike from campus, so pretty close still. It's single occupancy rooms in a student corridor. Usually you have your own bathroom, and then you share a kitchen with 7 or 8 others. The rooms are furnished, and internet is included in the rent. For all our international students, we also offer a buddy program, which is really popular among the students. As an international student, you can sign up to be part of the buddy program, and you will then be placed in a group together with other international students and Swedish students, and together in groups, and also arranged for the whole buddy program. There are different activities going on throughout the semester, usually in the smaller groups, but also bigger events for the entire buddy program. This semester, for obvious reasons, there are not that many big events, but we know that the groups are arranging different activities for all the students. So the program is still going strong, even though in a little different way than usual. If you're into sports, which I know many of you are, we have a really large and good training facility on campus called IKSU. You can do everything there, and I actually think I do mean everything. Ball games, climbing, group fitness, racket sports, and swimming, and beach volleyball. And if you look at the picture, you might think, wow, that's a nice beach. But actually it's not. It's indoors at the sports center. So I think they have, is it 4 indoor beach volleyball courts. So in the middle of winter, if you feel like doing some beach volleyball, that will be possible. And now a little bit about Umeå as a town. We usually call Umeå a big, small town. It's fairly big for Sweden, but still rather small. We have around 130,000 inhabitants. It is a student city, so the average age is around 39, which means that there are a lot of activities in town designed for students and young people. And it's really a student town. In the summer, it gets kind of lonely here, but then in the fall again, the city kind of wakes up and gets vibrant again when all the students come back after the summer holidays. So it's a nice vibe to the town. It is a city of sports. Umeå was voted this year and 2018 as well as Sweden's #1 city for sports, which we're really proud of. And why we were voted #1, I think, depends on the fact that we offer different kinds of sports, but also both on elite level and on kind of beginners or lower level sports for everyone. We have our ice hockey team called Björklöven, the birch leaves, since Umeå is also called the city of birches. With soccer and floorball, and then something called brännboll, as you can see in the picture. Brännboll is something very Swedish. It is kind of, if you ask Americans who have lived here or been here what brännboll is, they usually kind of describe it as kids baseball. So it's a really simple version of baseball. that you play from when you're a small kid to when you're a student. There's also a big festival in the end of each spring semester here. They have then a big Brandball tournament and then a big festival with lots of international acts coming. So that's a treat for students who are here in the spring semester. We're close to nature. People who live here and students who come here tend to be kind of outdoorsy people all year round. In the winter and the fall and the winter, you can see the northern lights. We had this Arctic landscape where we get a lot of snow almost every year, and people tend to like being outside. And if you don't like to be outside, you can go inside at the sports center in Iksu or go down to one of the pubs in town. So there's something for everyone. Easy to get in, out and around. As I mentioned before, people in Umeå love riding their bicycles, even in the winter. We have almost 100 miles of paved bicycle paths, and these bicycle paths actually get priority in the winter when they take away all the snow. So they take away the snow from the bicycle paths before they take it away from the bigger roads, which is really convenient if you ride the bike in the winter. I don't. I fell too many times when I was a student, and then I decided, nah, not doing this anymore. So I either walk or I take the bus, and that works really well as well. We have a lot of intra and intra-city bus lines. You can get around easy with the bus here as well. Or if you want to take the bus to the mountains, towards Norway, or Skellefteå or Örnsköldsvik, which are towns nearby here. We have a local airport, which is really close to town as well. It takes less than 10 minutes with a taxi to go from the airport to the city center. We actually have colleagues who, if they're going on a work meeting in Stockholm for the day, they take the bike to the airport, fly to Stockholm, have their meeting, fly back, and then take the bike home. That's nice. Of course, you also have high-speed trains if you want to go either further north in Sweden or go down to Stockholm and further south in Sweden. Yeah, I think that was it. Hope to see you in Umeå. If you have any questions, go to our website and have a look around. Email us or talk to Gia or Dan, or get in touch with me, and we'll help you with whatever you will need help with. Thank you.
Thank you, Elena.
Thank you, Dan. Ah.